Hey, it's me, Raj Baddhan here on Leica Radio across Greater London then. And I've got a special guest coming up on my show. Someone that who I've spoken to many a times before. Now, during the pandemic, this man has been very busy on the personal front and also on the professional front. He's back as our Dev in Kuch Rang Pyar Ke SB, and I'm excited to have him here. It is none other than Shaheer Sheikh. Shaheer, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, and it feels great to be back on this show. How are you?
Shaheer, I am good. I'm really good. And you know what? Jitni aapko khushi ho rahi hai talking to me, I'm double that excited. You know that?
And why is that? See, I guess this is because we speak once in a year or 2 years.
Actually, no, we spoke. Yeah, actually, we spoke when actually Ye Rishte Hai Pyar Ke when that was ending. We haven't spoken since then. But it does happen once a while. I think you know that kind of apnapan milta hai talking once in a while.
I know. I remember we first spoke during Mahabharat.
That's right, Mahabharat.
Yes.
Your memory goes well back. I like it. Shaheer, so you've been a bit... First of all, I must say congratulations to you, because I know you've been a busy guy on the personal front. Baddhan on your wedding, and of course on the new bundle of joy that's arriving soon. So congratulations on that front.
Thank you so much.
Shaheer, how has it been for you in terms of juggling everything? Because now you're back as Dev in Kuch Rang Pyar Ke SB. There's been a lot of talk about this. I know the show has been a pivotal show on Sony TV. It's done incredibly well over the years. It's come back for a new season. So how are you feeling? Have you been kind of apprehensive? Have you been quite excited about the return of the show?
Of course, when I first heard about this, that they're planning to get Kuch Rang back again, I was super thrilled and excited. But then, because of the pandemic, because of the lockdown, we were not able to start shooting. We had planned it a while back. And I guess during the pandemic, everyone was scared. Everyone didn't know what was coming next or what was going to happen in the future. And everyone was at home, doing nothing. So that urge of wanting to do work or wanting to be back on sets, I guess, it was there, and it couldn't have been better than, coming back to Kuch Rang, one of the best atmospheres on the set, and the team and everyone. We knew everyone. We knew each other since years now. We know each other, so that bond and apnapan, everything was there. So it was the best way to start shooting again.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I was going to ask you that, was it like an instant yes for you when you were offered the show that this Kuch Rang was going to come back, or were you a bit like nay, ye Kuch Rang bahut ho gaya, now I need to kind of work on other roles? I mean, what kind of reaction was it when you first were offered the role of Dev again?
I was really excited about it. I was thrilled about it because see, the production house, the entire team, we didn't realize while shooting it that we have created something amazing. And once we started revisiting the show, once we started watching the show again, and we were like, wow, this was class apart. And that's why I really wanted to work with Beyond Dreams again, Mamta ma'am, Yash sir again. We were talking in talks for some other project as well. But then meanwhile, this thing materialized. And I was like, I'll get to spend time with Ma, Erica, and all the kids again. And we'll be back to the same sets. The entire team. Like, everyone is there. They have got all the crew is also the same. So I was really excited about it.
But since Kuch Rang finished previously, you've moved on a fair bit in terms of your professional work. Erica had moved on as well. The rest of the crew had as well. So how was it in terms of getting everyone together? That kind of you're returning back to a family. That's how you're describing it. I know it's returning back to a family, but it must have felt a little bit different because everyone's grown up since the show ended.
Of course. That's why I guess it took a little longer than expected, because everyone was working on different projects and not everyone was free at the same time. So that's why it took a little longer for the third season to come, I guess.
And
it was quite challenging for the production house actually to arrange everything.
Because you want to try to keep the same kind of look of the show that it was there from before. Of course, the sets have got to be quite similar in terms of your character looks have obviously got to be quite similar. So working on those elements would have been a bit more of a challenge.
So initially I thought it'll not be that difficult because I've done this before and I know Dev, right? But I didn't realize this. I had moved on.
Yeah.
Like mentally as well. I'd left the character and moved on to other characters.
Yeah.
So to get back to Dev, to again understand Dev, and he's a very complicated, layered person, character.
Yeah.
So to get that right again initially was quite challenging. Honestly, we started shooting in Siliguri and it was a little challenging for me initially. But now I guess I'm getting a hang of it.
And do you know, during the pandemic, a lot of people were watching alternative programming. They were going to digital to see a lot more kind of different programming. Kucharang has been very kind of ahead of times. I mean, it's a very kind of mature love story. That's how you can describe it. So I think the people, and of course we're already about 3-4 episodes in, 3 episodes in at the moment of the new season. What do you think the reaction is going to be in terms of the response that we're going to get from the public? I mean, what are you expecting?
Because expectations were so high because the first 2 seasons did so well, and it's almost like a benchmark for so many other shows, channels. What we did on television at that time, there was no other show which was like the simplicity of the show. Like we proved it to the audience, we proved it to the industry people that you can make a show as simple as this and still be appreciated and be liked by so many people. So it was quite challenging. Honestly, the biggest challenge for everyone, the production house and the writers, was to get the story right.
Yeah.
Like how we take this forward. It has to match up to the expectations. It's still, I feel it's too early to say anything, but people are liking it. We have been able to recreate the aura of the characters. It's the same aura. That was a big challenge I felt. And
the channel has done an incredible job in terms of marketing the show this time around as well. It's a lot more on a bigger scale than say the previous show. So I know that Sony TV have pulled out all the stops for this particular show because of the amazing chemistry of you and Erika together.
Yeah, I mean, we have been working with the channel PR team as well. So they are all very excited about it because they believe in the show. That's the main thing. And I guess everyone wants to see more of Dev and Sonakshi and Ishwari. So that's why, we had to bring it back.
And tell us about Dev now. What's going to happen with Dev, the character? Are we going to see a lot more romance happening? From the promos, we've seen a bit of kind of, that kind of emotional side to 2 things. That
was everyone's concern. Will we be able to see that romantic Dev or the romance between Dev and Sonakshi again? Honestly, that was my concern also, because we were starting on a note which was more like all the characters were a little stressed and busy in their daily routine, and there was no romance left. But we had to start on that note for it to come back around to that same point, and then people will feel those butterflies in the stomach once again, because it has to go away for it to come back stronger.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
I agree. No, and absence has definitely kind of made the heart grow fonder. I know there's a lot of people out there that are just been waiting for that day for Kucharang to launch for a new season, and here it is. So that's why I know you're going to get lots of love. Shaheer, I was going to ask you also, because you still get lots of fans from your other shows. We know that Ye Rishte Pyar Ke is still a very popular show. It's still being watched on digital platforms. What would you say to all the fans of Ye Rishte Pyar Ke, because they are still waiting for maybe a second season of that show? Would you ever do that? Would you ever consider that?
I would love to. I mean, I loved working with Rajan sir, director's cut production, and it was a surprise, like a pleasant surprise for everyone. I was not expecting it to do so well. I mean, people still talk about that show so much, and they really liked the chemistry between Dev and his brother, played by Ritwik, and Dev and, of course, Mishti. And the equation between Ma and Dev. Sorry, I'm saying Dev. Abir.
We're getting them all mixed. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Dev, so.
It wouldn't be a bad idea for Dev to go into Ye Rishte Pyar Ke, right?
No. I don't think that'll be a good idea. But yeah, so people loved that, and it was a very good change for me as well.
Yeah.
As an actor.
Yeah.
So why not? I mean, we, at the end of the day, after working in the industry for so many years, now I would prefer working with the people I feel more comfortable with. And if I get the option to choose the people I've worked before, or I feel more comfortable working with. Why not? I would love to.
Have you spoken to our Pataka Ria? Because she's disappeared. I've not seen much of her on social media. Have you liaised with her since the show ended?
Yes, we did speak few times. I mean, it has been a while now, but. When was the last time we spoke? We were supposed to all meet on like it was a get together for the Ye Rishte Hain Pyar Ke gang. But she was not able to come, so I just spoke to her. And I asked her, what's up, why didn't you come? But she was busy with something else.
Okay.
But hopefully we can catch up soon. Yeah, I know, she just isn't there.
Yeah.
That's what I asked her. And she tried to explain that, I don't like to be out there all the time.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
I was like, good. I mean, I respect that. That's how she likes it. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, indeed. And it's always each their own, really. So we're missing Ria. I think it'd be great to catch up with Ria sometime soon. I will definitely message her again about doing an interview. But Shaheer, back to you. So you've got Kuchrang, you got your hands full. How is this show going to continue? Is this going to be a finite series, or is it something that's going to be ongoing depending on the response of the show? How is it like?
For now, it's a finite series. That's what we have been told, and that's what we have signed up for. So
all right,
that's what we know. But you never know what's going to happen in the future. So,
Indeed, and I hope it continues to run, because I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there that want to see it to run. The other question I was going to ask you, congratulations also on the second season of Pavitra Rishta. That's been confirmed as well. How do you feel about that?
It's a very big responsibility. But I don't know really what to say about that, honestly speaking. I was myself very nervous, and but initially I was not sure if I should go ahead and do it. But what I remember, I was in a similar situation, similar dilemma when I was offered Arjun. And I was like, I will not be able to live up to the expectations. We are talking about the greatest warrior of all time.
That's right.
From our mythology, from our history. So I was really scared at that time, and I wanted to not go for it, not do it.
Yeah.
But then I decided to eventually, people spoke to me, and I showed that confidence in me, and I felt, at least I have to try this. I can't, just not try. That's something I can't do.
Yeah.
I have to at least give it a try, and that's what I did that time, and that's why even this time when I was offered this, I was like, I have to at least.
Yeah.
If it can be the most challenging character I have ever played till now.
Wow.
Maybe I'll not be able to do justice to it also.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. But what I can promise is that I can give it my 100%. Whatever I have, I'll give it my all.
Yeah.
And then just see what happens. Leave it to the audience, and yeah.
Yeah. No, I wish you all the best with that. It's going to be fantastic, Shaheer. Away from that, I mean, I know you got your hands full with loads of things going on. What's next for you, Shaheer? I mean, I know you can also do reality TV shows on the side. You can also do other bits on the side. Is this something that you're working on that you haven't told us about yet?
No, see, ideally, I like to work on one project at a time. But during, because of this lockdown, actually, a few things got pushed, few things got delayed, and these two shows overlapped. They were not supposed to, ideally.
Yeah.
But I can't blame anyone for this.
Yeah.
No one was, prepared for this.
Yeah.
So I guess this is something I have to do.
Yeah.
See, I will never want to be the guy who is responsible for someone's loss.
Yeah.
Someone lose. There is a lot of money involved in all these projects.
Yeah.
So a lot of people working on it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to give it my best, trying to manage things well.
Yeah.
The good part is that Pavitra is a web show this time with limited episodes. So hopefully I can manage things.
Yeah. But what about all the love that the birdies are giving you? Because I think that's one thing that's probably keeping you sane, with the amount of love that you get from social media, from all your fans. What would you like to say to all of the fans that are listening at the moment?
First of all, I like the fact that you remember what I call them. And second thing, that is the only thing which keeps me going. You rightly said. I mean, see, I have always considered them as my support system because they can tell me, they can be my critic as well, but at the same time, they're emotionally there for me.
Yeah.
When I read what they have to say, when I see what's going on, how they're trying to defend me, that is something which, makes me feel loved, makes me feel I can go ahead and still keep trying, like I should, for them at least.
Yeah. Oh.
And sometimes, as I told you, I was scared initially. I didn't want to even attempt it.
Yeah.
But they give me confidence.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. I mean, social media has its pros and cons. This is definitely something which I like about social media, that I can connect with them.
Yeah.
I can interact with them, and I get to know what they have, what they are thinking about me or the situation I'm in.
Yeah. No, it's great to see you so active on social media. I know when we first spoke, I think it was Mahabharat, and then before Navya, all these things. I remember you were very, you're very kind of, you kept yourself to yourself, very kind of reserved individual. But ab to bad khul gaya na, so you're a little bit more open now, na? Like the birdies.
Yes. I guess I'm living all the moments and sharing everything with them. Yes.
Yeah, it's so great to see. It's great to see that, and fantastic. I just love this journey that you've been on. It's been incredible. I hope it continues for a long time, Shaheer. Shaheer, before you go, जाने से पहले, I always ask you for some kind of exclusive. So, कोई exclusive बता दो, कुछ भी. Tell me something that you haven't told anyone else in an interview. Maybe something that's going to be happening in the show. Maybe something that's happening that you haven't announced yet. I don't know. Tell me something.
So maybe something about Kuch Rang. I don't know. You should have told me this before. I would have thought about something. What can I say?
Give me some hint or something. So, kuch idea.
Okay. Okay. I don't know, but if I can reveal that already or no.
I love that. Go on. But we'll face the consequences later. Don't worry. Just say it now.
No. So. In Kuch Rang Pyar Ke Aise Bhi, after say around 16 or 17 episodes, you will get to see what you all have been waiting for.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So around that time, yeah.
Okay, so towards the end of the month, hopefully we'll see that. Towards the end of the month, beginning of August, we'll see that. Shaheer, I just want to say thank you so much for your time. It's always such a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
Look after yourself. Lots of love to the family and to everyone as well.
You too. Take care.
Take care.